What's happening, people? I ain't got no time. Nope. Hustling all the time is the thing that I like. I ain't got no wife. But if I ever do, then I'm gonna treat her right. Hey, look, man. I ain't got no type. Now, some could take that as, hey, this dude like anybody. He ain't got no type. But we're gonna dive into this shit. Why you really shouldn't have a type. And honestly, nobody really has a type. They might think they do, but in reality, not really. See, a lot of y'all, I'm gonna try to say this from the man's perspective, but this applies to women too. A lot of y'all are thinking, oh, this guy's taller, this guy's shorter, this guy's this guy's that. Why women like this and why women like that. And you're missing the whole most important thing. Even women do this shit with men. What do men want? This, that. Everybody's different. Like, men and women are the same. Like, for the most part, they like the same shit for the most part. But there's like little it's like you got I hate this part of this road, man, because it's like, I don't want to stay up. It's kind of like you got the main surface of attraction, then you got the little outlets, basically. And a lot of y'all just focus on the main surface of attraction. You don't focus on the little outlets, which ultimately determine if somebody really like you. For instance, a guy says muscles, money. What do men usually say? Muscles, money, looks, right? So that right there should solidify this man getting any woman he wants. It don't work that way. You got some women out there who don't care about money, really, muscles, or looks. And they not going to pick you over the next guy, right? Or you might actually look better to that woman than that guy that she picks, but she still picks that guy because of the reasons why she likes a guy. See, the reasons why you think all women like guys doesn't apply to all women. You might have a little thing here and there that does, but not necessarily overall. And the same thing go for men. Like, women think all men, well, of course, all men do want sex, right? But that don't mean that all men only want sex from a woman. You know what I mean? Of course, all men might look at women, but that don't mean all men are going to act on it. Shit like that. Of course, all women want money. They're going to lie to y'all and say that they don't care about money. And if they don't, then they're kind of stupid, but whatever. But that don't mean that they're going to pick a guy based off of money. Or looks. Or things like that. And that's where y'all get caught up in. It's like you're a hamster in a wheel trying to figure out why a girl don't like you. And the answer is simple. Why a girl or guy don't like you is because they just don't like you. It is what it is. Just like I don't like Chevys over Cadillacs. Doesn't mean Chevy is a problem. Just don't like it better. That's just what it is, man. And y'all gotta understand this. This is why it's titled, I Don't Have No Type. I'm not necessarily really talking about me. I'm talking about everybody. Like, there's no such thing as a concrete set type when you're talking about women or men. Now, one woman or one man might like everything about you, but on a global scale, y'all reading books and watching videos, which is cool, but it's still not going to it's still not going to make a woman like you or a man like you that don't like you. It's just not going to do it. Either they like you or they don't. Either they like you or they don't. The guy, let me put it to you like this. The guy that you really like, depending on the woman, of course, but 9 times out of 10, the guy that she really like is really not about, he might not have muscles, he might not have money, he might not have this or that, and she still like you, right? Then you got some women who actually like those things. So yeah, they're not going to like men who don't have these things. That's just the way it is. But the problem is y'all are wrapped up in worrying about what a woman likes or what a man likes instead of what you like. Because the only way to separate yourself from other people is to be yourself. That's the only thing that they cannot copy. Everybody can have money. Everybody can have looks. Everybody can have this and that. But they can't have who you are. They can't be you. That's the only way. Now, all that other stuff is great. You want that other shit for you. And it helps. It helps if you got money to take care of your family. It helps that you're something good to look at for the woman or the man if you're a woman watching. But ultimately, there's other guys or girls that got looks or money or sex, or whatever. The only thing that other guys don't have or other girls don't have that you have is you. It ain't about I got the best pussy, that's why he came back and this and that. And that's another. Here's another point to my video. Like some women say, well, he's pussy whooped, that's why he keeps coming back. Some guys ain't gonna do that. Or some women might say, well, I ignore men and then they go crazy and then they start chasing me. Every man ain't gonna do that. Like some women think, well, he's just like the rest. I'm just gonna play this game with him and he'll come back, or I can come back when I want. Every man ain't gonna do that. Every woman ain't gonna do that. That's what y'all not understanding. Everybody is different. Everybody is different, man. We all the same, but we're all different. If that makes sense. So you can read all the books you want about how to get a woman and this and that. That ain't gonna work with every woman. Don't text her back right away, dog. And then she gonna gain attraction. Every woman ain't gonna do that. Some gonna discard your ass because it depends on what the woman is. Some women like toxic shit, or they like they don't like a lot of clinginess, and some women want you to be clingy to them. So I mean, and some men like you being clingy, some men don't. I can go on and on about this shit, about how some men and women like this and some men and women like that. There's no concrete set way, dog. There's just not. That's why you got to focus on who fucks with you and ignore the ones who don't. That's why I don't have a type. I don't have a type because I'm not about to be like, all right, this is my type. And then what happens if that type don't like you back? Now what? You're going to be like a lot of these women and men. Especially if you're a woman, you're really done, because the woman can still sleep with the guy and shit. So if that's her type, she gonna keep trying to get with the guy and catch feelings and shit. He gonna keep sleeping with her, you know. He might not even want her at all, whatever. You know, as a man, we're kind of lucky on that. If we hit the woman's type, she just ignoring you. But unless you got like something she could use, like money or something, attention, shit like that. But it ain't as bad as a woman actually giving up her body to men who don't really want her, you know. That's what it be, y'all. There's no set way of this shit, man. So you looking for the one. Y'all know how y'all be like, I'm looking for the one, and they gotta have this and they gotta have that. Even if they do have that initially, don't mean that it will be that way later too. That's another thing. The game deeper than the surface. So even if a woman doesn't like you initially, or does like you initially, doesn't mean that it's set in concrete stone forever. She could like you 2 hours ago and not like you now. Or he. You know what I mean? I hate this road, man. Because it kind of throws me off and I gotta keep watching the phone and shit. But I suggest y'all not to have a type, man. Because a lot of y'all not with somebody because you got a type. Like your type is like too, I guess I want to say precise. Like let's say it like this. She gotta have a big ass. She gotta have this, and her hair gotta look this way, dog. And I ain't fucking with her. You know. And then all these great women could come my way, and you looking at the fact that her ass ain't big enough or some dumb ass shit, man. So, you know, I'm not telling people what to like, but I'm saying that you could be costing somebody great by doing this shit, this type shit that people got. If he's not 6'5", I ain't fuck with him. Dude could be 6'2", still tall as hell, and you not fuck with him. It's just dumb shit, man. Or he ain't got tattoos, I ain't fuck with him. you know. But while I'm on that subject, some women do feel that way. If you're not tall or you don't got tattoos, they ain't fuck with you. So what do most men do? Well, you can't change your height, but what most men gonna do? They're gonna mark themselves up with tattoos, and you still ain't getting the women that don't like you. It don't matter. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter if you lift weights, get a better body. It don't matter what you do. You're still not going to get the women that don't like you, and you women still aren't going to get love from the men who don't really want you. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care how good you look. That shit don't matter at the end of the day, unless that dude really like you. That's the only way, or you're getting burned. There's no way around it. And it's not your fault, so don't think that you could do something. See, a lot of women, what they think is, all right, I gotta make him like me more. I'm gonna do it. You're supposed to do shit to keep a guy's interest and show you're interested. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if a guy is showing you he don't like you or want you, you know what I mean? And you try to do more and fight with women over the guy and shit. That's a lost cause. That's a lost cause. I won't fight a guy over women, because if that woman, obviously that woman likes that dude better for whatever reason. It doesn't matter why, because at the end of the day, the right women are going to like me over that guy. You see how that works? So why do I care about women who don't like me for whatever reasons? Some of this should be dumb reasons. A lot of y'all don't understand that you could actually be better than that woman or man that they like more. Literally. But that don't mean they like you more. Maybe Chevys are better than Cadillacs. I don't know. But I don't want to know. I don't care to know. You see what I'm saying? And I've heard that they have better motors. I don't give a fuck. Why don't I care? Because I like what I like. So when you got people who like toxic people, or like people who smoke, drink, or whatever, and you don't, or whatever, you just gotta roll with that shit, man. You can't get mad at people for what they like, because you, and not this stupid ass dummy, in my way for no reason, no nothing. You're supposed to speed up before you pull out in front of traffic, you dummy. Dumb, man. Not to sound funny, but it's always these foreign motherfuckers, man. They need to go back to school and learn how to drive. I swear it's always them. I'm not being funny, just being honest. Every time I see a truck doing some dumb shit, it's usually a foreign motherfucker. I'm not lying to y'all. I don't know if their rules are different, where the fuck they coming from or what, but whatever, man. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Y'all gotta, and people like, they might like you and they might like other people too. That's another thing that y'all not getting. That's usually what it is with a lot of men when it comes to women. They like you, but they like other women too. And in that case, really, I mean, if you don't want to share the guy, you just gotta leave the guy alone. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Most men like multiple women. Not all though, but most. Because that's just what they prefer and shit like that. Then you got some men, yeah, they might like multiple women, but they prefer one woman. Doesn't mean they still a man. They still like, she looks good, but they only prefer one. Just like some women. You think if a woman got a boyfriend, you think that's the only guy that she's attracted to? No, man. Come on, man. That's a lie, man. We all know. We all know. That don't mean she's gonna act on it, man. Just because he's attracted, or he's attractive to her, don't mean he's gonna act on it. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. Just because somebody finds you attractive, for all the guys who think women care about looks, right? Or even women who think men care about looks. Just because you're attractive don't mean that you arouse the person. There's many good-looking women, but they act like bad bitches, and I'm not aroused. I don't even want to, like, you would think, like, man, I would just smash her hardcore as fuck, but you don't even want to touch them. Like, it's not even worth it. Just the way they act and the way they carry themselves. And they be looking good, but the way they carry themselves and shit, nah, I pass on that. So, you know, everybody thinking looks is the all be all, or the muscles is the all be all, or whatever you've been told that women or men like, you think that's the all be all, but it's not. Because at the end of the day, you can look good as a woman, which men like looks, right? You can have the body and all that shit, but a man still not want to commit to you. Period. He might actually pick a woman who doesn't look as good as you in your eyes. That don't mean it's the same in his eyes. Or maybe in his eyes, you do look better than him, but he still picked that other girl because he liked the other girl better. There ain't no type in this shit. All you can say, you see, the problem is y'all trying to become a type because y'all think people have a type, and really in reality they really don't, because there's too many other people out here with different versions, different packages. You know what I mean? So even if a woman has a certain type, you know what I mean, there's another guy who fits that type just like you. There's more than one other guy. There's a bunch. Or there's a bunch of women who fit that type just like you, but then they got different little preservatives to their type of who they are, their body of work of who they are. And that little bit might be enough for a person to be persuaded towards them and not you. Or be persuaded to you and not the other people. There's no time. Stop focusing on women like this, women like that. Let me do this and that. Do the shit for you. The thing is, y'all don't want the right person. Let me put it like this. Y'all not thinking about what it takes to attract the right person. You're thinking about what it takes to attract what you like. Not who like you, what you want. Instead of the right person. But you will want the right person by default. But the problem is you're looking too much into what it takes to attract people instead of the right person. Like, for example, a woman, what it takes to attract the right guy. Not showing your body. I mean, you can show it to that guy once you feel like he deserves to see you like that, right? But that's not what most women do. They're going to show their body to get if I show my body, a whole bunch of men are going to be in my inbox, and certainly there's got to be a good one out of that pack of all these men I pick. Yeah, you might be right that there's going to be a bunch of men in your inbox. That don't mean you're going to pick the right one. In fact, it might not even mean the right one is going to come in your inbox in general, because the way you attracted a guy by showing your body. You see that? But the right guy, guess what? You don't have to show your body. Of course he wants to see your body, but you don't have to show your body to get that guy's attention. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to show your body to get that guy's attention. Just like you men, do not have to, you should lift weights and all this for yourself, but you don't have to show the car, the money, and look at this, I'm this tall and that tall. You don't got to be 6'5" to get the right woman for you. That's the key. You trying to get, if you trying to, let's say you could make your height better, or let's just say money. If you feel that you got to get money to get women, then you're probably going to get the wrong woman, because the right woman's already going to fuck with you, dog. Even if you lived in the basement, she probably would try to ride with you. I'm not suggesting that shit, I'm just saying. Just like a lot of women are scared to show themselves to a guy they like I don't want him to see me like this. Nah, let him see you like this, because if he's the right guy, guess what? He gonna like you at your worst, not just your best. Like, see, anybody can like you when you dolled up. Yeah, the whole world like you. Look, she fine as fuck. But what guys out of all them guys like you when you just woke up in the morning? See, y'all doing the wrong shit. Y'all doing the wrong shit to attract people. That's why you're attracting the wrong people. That's why I make videos about, women playing games and shit, because the right woman is going to still see my video and still like me. The wrong ones, oh shit, man, look what he's talking about. He know too much about women, and fuck him. I don't like him. I mean, I can't run game on him. I ain't gonna fuck with him. Good. That's why I'm not scared to say the shit I say on here, because I understand that the right women still gonna like me. They're still gonna fuck with me. The wrong ones, I'm just weeding them out. For example, I can make a video, I'm not paying for a woman. Guarantee you the wrong ones, the ones that was trying to plot and all that shit, They're not gonna fuck with my page no more. Good. Guarantee you, as a woman, you stop showing your body or you don't reply to inboxes and shit like that, the wrong ones are gonna flee. They're gonna delete you and all type of shit. Y'all gotta understand this shit, man. Oh, I don't smoke or drink. Oh, I don't want him because he don't smoke or drink. Good. You're not the right woman. The right woman gonna love the fact that I don't smoke or drink. This motherfucker tripping. Man, hey, man, you gotta watch them. I'm telling you, man. They be tripping. You gotta watch them. Hey, I'm out of here, man. I'm at my first store. Got 7 of them today. But yeah, man, the key to this shit, you know, do you want a lot of women and men or do you want the right one? That's what it really boils down to. If you want the right one, then you ain't got to do shit. Just keep self-improving as a person and being yourself. Nobody can duplicate that. Everybody can get the money, the cars and all that. Yeah, a lot of men got that. They got muscles, all that. That's why that don't matter to get the right woman. It don't really matter. It's good for the woman that she got to do to look decent and got money and shit, but to get her, that's irrelevant. You have to be you to get the right woman. That's the key though, the right woman. Now if you're just trying to get women, yeah, I guarantee you, yeah, you lift weights and you got a little money and all that, yeah, you're gonna get women. You're gonna get women because what you're doing to attract the women, a lot of other men are doing too, and those women are gravitating toward those type of things. But the right woman, everybody can't get that woman because they got muscles or car or and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? The right man, every woman can't get the right man because she's showing her body on the internet. The right man probably gonna look at that like, nah, I can't take her serious. You see, she could have missed out on the solid ass dude that only want one girl. But she's showing her body to attract who? The guys who just want to fuck and they don't care if a woman is showing her body to the world or not. They don't care. You see what I'm saying? She getting the women though, or the men. She getting the men by showing her body, like Cynthia G or whatever. Whoever tell them to plot on men. This how you get men, girl. This what you do. Yeah, you gonna get the men, but you're not gonna get the right man that way. There's only one way to get the right man, and that's to be a loving, submissive, caring woman. When I say submissive, that means to be about that guy. That's the way you get the right man. All that other trick shit and all that shit, yeah, you're gonna get all kind of men. But you're not going to get the good one. You're not going to get the one worth having. Same thing applies to you dudes. You're going to get all kind of women, muscles, cars, and all that. But you're not going to get the woman who really matter. And truth be told, even if you wanted multiple women or men, you're not going to get the ones who really fuck with you by doing all this goofy ass shit, man. Ain't no telling who you going to attract if you do some goofy ass shit. Or like example, a woman showing her body. Yeah, she gonna attract all kind of motherfuckers, but is that good? All attention ain't good attention. Remember that. All attention ain't good attention. 4912, 4912. Now I'm gonna quit playing with y'all, man, before I fall behind this shit today. I'm not doing this shit today. But I don't want to get off here, but I got to. So, y'all have a good day, man. And stop this shit, man. This illusion. You know, this is how you get women. Why am I getting women? And why men don't do this and do that? Because you're getting the wrong ones. It's that simple. If you got a question why women ain't doing this or why men ain't doing that, because you're not getting the right ones. And 9 times out of 10. A lot of y'all think you're not getting the right ones because you got to act this way and act that way. But really, it's because you're not acting yourself. That's why you're really not getting the right woman to men. That's the real reason. Like some women don't even want to show their body, but they do it to attract men. Like, damn, fuck it. This must be what men like, so I'm going to do it. She don't want to do it. She's just doing it. Right? That's what men are doing. They don't want to do certain things they're doing to try to attract women. But guess what? To get the right woman, you ain't got to do that, man. Just all you got to do is be yourself, man. I promise you, man. Just be yourself and the right woman. That's the key. Do you want the right woman or do you want women? Do you want the right man or do you want men? That's the key. Some women and men want women and men. So that's why they're doing all the shit you see. showing their body on the internet, all this and all that. That's why they doing that, right? But if you are somebody that just wants a solid person that can't nobody else get and all this other shit, there's only one way to do it. You the key. You gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself, man. And it's gonna expose who's real and who's fake by being yourself. That's why I say when the woman be herself, let's hypothetically say she's looking for a mate, she's not gonna be wanting to show her body to the whole internet. So it's gonna weed out guys that just want sex. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna be on her. They're gonna be on a girl that's just, oh shit, she's showing her body, I'm fucking with her. I ain't worried about Amanda or Miss Jones. They don't show their body on the internet. I fuck them. You see what I mean? It's going to help. But the right guy is going to notice that. That's the thing. So the same thing applies with the women. That's what y'all men don't get. It's the same thing. The right women are going to notice, like, this guy ain't doing all that shit. These other guys are going, yeah, I think I like that about him. You know what I mean? And that's what makes you stand out. To get a woman or man that stands out from everybody else, you got to be somebody that stands out. To get a woman or man that nobody else can have, everybody else can't have, you got to be somebody that everybody else can't have. And if you want a woman that's not like everybody else, you got to be woman or man that's not like everybody else. You got to be a woman or man that's not like everybody else. And there's only one way to do this shit, y'all. It's to be you. You got to be comfortable with yourself. Oh, you don't like me, you like him better? Okay, fine. Who cares? It ain't no, I'm going to go get a book and why don't she like me better? No, it don't matter why. Because 9 times out of 10, why she like that guy better could be some dumbass shit. Or why he like the girl better could be some dumbass shit that don't even fucking matter. That's why y'all beating yourself up against the wall why a person don't like you. It's stupid. Who cares why? They don't like, how about this? They don't like you because they're not the right one. That's my motto. That's my motto. If she was sent from God, she would like me. If she don't like me, she's not from God, obviously. I'm not going to try to force it. I'm not going to try to let me convince her. Like, no. She would already like me, dog. There's no way around this shit. But I guess it depends on if you want pussy or if you want a woman. See, a lot of y'all dudes just want pussy. That's why you get caught up. But even if you do want just pussy, you still should only deal with women who like you. Because the sex is going to be better, everything going to be better. So even if you're a woman and you just want to just deal with men on that level, you still should only deal with men who respect you and shit. And will look out for you if you need shit. You shouldn't just deal with any man. That's craziness. So even if you want to be a so-called player or whatever, you don't want to be tied down to one person, you still should only deal with people who fuck with you and respect you. Period. It doesn't matter if you want one woman or one man or you want to just be cool with people. Deal with people who respect you. Everybody else got to go. I don't care. Okay, you like him better. Bye. Bye. Because you can't do for me what a woman's going to do for me that does like me. You're not going to suck me like she do. You're not going to give me this. You're not going to respect me. You won't buy me a Christmas gift like she will. So what are you there for? You're a liability. You're not an asset. Women and men who actually want to fuck with you or respect you in some type of way, maybe they don't want to commit, but they fuck with you, is an asset because they fuck with you. They'll help you if you need something. But people who just there, they don't really like you. They like other guys, other girls way better and shit. You just there because these ones ain't cooperating. That's a liability. She's not going to put nothing into you because she don't like you like that. He's not going to put much into you because he don't like you like that. Plain and simple. Fuck having a type, man. There's too much shit, man. Y'all think y'all got this shit figured out by reading these damn books. That shit ain't going to help you figure out why women don't like you and how to get the right woman. There's only one fucking way. And you was already born with it. That's being your fucking self. Because it can't be duplicated. Being me cannot be duplicated. But if I use money and this and that to get women, well, guess what? All men. See, that's the thing. Now, I'm using the same shit to attract the women the other guys are using. So guess what's going to happen? Other guys are going to be able to take that girl or that guy. If you're a woman using your body, other girls can take him because other girls got a body too. But if you yourself, even if they do pick other people, that's on them. But they'll never be able to find another you. It'll never happen. Out of here.